My friend asked me, how are you not going crazy? She assumed I wasn't crazy. I have trained my brain to, in any and every circumstance, but especially in challenges, to look for the most joyful thought. And because I do this throughout my life, regardless of what circumstance I'm encountering, I now have that as a default in my brain and in my life, so that whenever anything goes down, instead of going to the societally induced or I instead scan for the most joyful thought. And it started off taking days to be able to do that, and then it went to hours, and then it went to minutes, and now it's just a default. Sometimes it does take longer than others. This having to move out after just the day after I finished unpacking everything. But see, here's the thing. If I've learned in my incredibly interesting cartoon-like life that I can't afford the foolish indulgence of any negative thoughts at all, because it's kind of like a bullet, you know, it'll hit the windscreen and just go out from there. You got to nip them in the bud and choose again real quick. And that's the benefit of having joy as a default, because I am able to nip trauma in the bud and keep moving forward, experiencing joy regardless of circumstance. Sadness, by the way, is joy turned all the way down. All emotions are valid and important to honour, and that's part of it too. But how am I not going crazy? Well, sometimes I do, you know, and I give myself the space to do that, and then I, as quickly as possible, preferably within, you know, a few minutes, am back on track and in alignment with the thoughts that the next grandest version of myself would have. The thoughts that of the part of me that fully knows that upstairs management has all this organised and how it's not my business, and just like, why am I doing this when I've got endless proof, just like you, that somehow or other everything does work out exactly as it's supposed to. So, yeah, can you stop having a tantrum now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And how often do I do that at the moment? Dozens of times a day. Because I'll still... If I let myself go down that thought path, it takes me nowhere that I want to go. So why would I continue thinking thoughts that bring me pain? I wouldn't, and I don't, mostly. Sometimes I forget for a while, but then I remember when things just get too ill. And I come back to the equally valid, much more truthful thought that will, in fact, take me where I want to go, instead of to where I absolutely don't want to go, ever. I am in a constant process of aligning my thoughts with what I choose. And every time they wander off, you bring them back again. Because I can. Because, wow. So that, my darlings, is how I am experiencing joy, regardless of circumstance. So yeah, I really highly recommend loading joy as the default program in your brain, or whatever else tickles your fancy, rather than just having it societally run on the fear-based programs that we've all been fed since birth and before. So if you need more help on doing that, let me know. It's what I'm really good at. It's a good way to experience joy.com.